Moving on, some might say Nandi Hills is not a tourist attraction anymore, but today it turned into a running track with participants taking part in Bengaluru's first ever Hillathon. People came in large numbers to save the famous weekend getaway of Bengaluru.
It sure hurt. It did not take a lot of time for many. They were tempted to give up, but they were dedicated. But in the end, they realized that the pride of finishing a Hillathon was much greater than the pain encountered while running in a marathon. Yes, you heard it right. For the first time ever, Nandi Hills, which is otherwise a tourist attraction, turned into a running track and hosted Bengaluru's first ever Hillathon. Running a marathon itself is tough, but how did Bengaluru push the limits and climb Nandi Hills in a competition? An NGO organized Nandi Hillathon to bring runners, environmentalists and other citizens together at the foothills of Nandi Hills. There was a 21-kilometer Nandi endurance run and a 6-kilometer Nandi heritage walk. A run was also organized for the local residents of Chikkabellapura and they participated enthusiastically. NEWS9 brings to you an exclusive report on why the Nandi Hillathon was conducted and how it changed the lives of people. Nandi Hills has been a favorite picnic place for young enthusiasts on a weekend. The pleasant climate appeals to the old and the young alike. Couples in search of a quiet, beautiful place and families on economized budget prefer Nandi Hills. Historians can find a wealth of information and the spiritual-minded find peace and tranquility. But the weekend had a surprise for Bengalurians who were about to do a Hillathon for the first time on Nandi Hills. But what is a Hillathon? Hillathon is a marathon on a hill and is more challenging due to altitude and uphill conditions. Runners have to put in twice the effort to finish the race, which needs several months of intense preparation. But the idea of a Hillathon was to not bring in the competition but to bring awareness among the runners about fitness and nature conservation. Nandi Hills over the years has also faced ecological threats with birds disappearing from the hill station. The organizer of the Hillathon tells us more about the event.
I think it was to bring the focus back to one of the large treasures around Bangalore that we have, which is Nandi Hills. So how do we preserve this ecological treasure, right? So wanted people to, protect this kind of large treasure around Bangalore, and said we got to start now, and do it in a very eco-friendly way. And we thought there's no better way to do it than a marathon. So how can you work on some of these things proactively? So we want to really, show the way when it comes to this Nandi Hills. So we're calling this the Nandi Heritage Valley. So this is about a 5-kilometer radius. So we will protect this very differently.
The first ever Hillathon was attended by a host of celebrities including ex-Indian cricketer and fast bowler Javagal Srinath. He spoke to NEWS9 about his association with the event and why it was important for people to work towards conserving nature and also keep themselves fit, which would make the world a better place.
Nandi Hill is a precious place for us, especially for the Bangaloreans. So it's about planting more trees, it's about not littering around, it's about saving the environment or probably enhancing the quality of life around Nandi, keeping in mind the hazardous things that could also come along with that. Maybe I'm not as active as I used to be in my playing days, that's natural. We all age, but I think a good walk, a good run is always handy.
As many as 650 participants from all walks of life and throughout the country participated in this refreshing run. So, let's hear from the winner about their experience.
See, doing track workout is really different, and running outside in the road only is different. In track, it goes very fast pace, and in road, it goes average pace. Around, we go to starting, we go around some 350. It's slow by, because the hills also will be. That's why it starts from 350 to 310 pace. We go easily every day. In track, we should maintain the same speed. we can't go around some, we can't vary the pace also. That's why around some in track we'll do some 310 pace in around 8 kilometers. Our coach tells to do 310 pace.
The participants also included more than 30 transgender in this marathon. They said that they should be considered equals and they were determined to finish the Hillathon.
So we are so happy. This is the first time we are participating, and so far nobody has involved in this such kind of event. So by God's grace, I don't know. So we got a chance to participate in this event, and so we are by participating in this event. So in the still now there is a discrimination in the public. So by participating in this event, maybe it will change.
Many social entrepreneurs also took part in the Hillathon and commented about why it was important for such events to spread awareness about taking steps to save the greenery in Bengaluru and also inculcate teamwork among the citizens of our city.
The fresh air, I think, powered me further. Amazing fresh air here, amazing sceneries. Love the landscaping. There was some incline, some decline. It was awesome. It's an area where it's not very far from Bangalore. Like you don't need to plan. You can just sit in your car, bike, and just come here and enjoy the fresh air. It's a training altogether. Like if you're a runner, you got to run wherever you can. You know, when I travel for work, I carry my running shoes. I pack my running shoes. Early morning, I'm off for a run. So you're training every time if you're a runner.
To encourage residents of Chikkabalapura, Bengalurians and other NGOs raised funds to support activities in their neighbourhood and to restore the biodiversity of the hills. There are many such events organised in Bengaluru to encourage people to go green for a sustainable future. So what happened at the first edition of the Nandi Hillathon? Who were the participants and who walked away with the top prize? We will tell you all this and much more in a detailed segment tomorrow at 11:30 AM. Don't forget to tune in. Vivek Vinayak, News 9, Bengaluru.